Hey guys, welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be opening the Yamaha MG10XU, and it is, in my opinion, going to be the best mixing board for live streaming, podcasting, and just overall general musicianship into a live stream. So let's open this and I'll tell you why I'm going to love it. Alright guys, so I already know I love this platform. I have the MG82CX, which is a little bit older, and basically there's no USB, but I love this platform, and as I open this I'm going to show you the three features, the key features that I think make it best for podcasting, for musicians. I mean, if you just are talking and you want a good board, that's fine, but if you're a musician and you plan to do anything else, like play guitar, sing, on your live stream, this is key. This is the key, so check it out. The MG10XU. Okay, this came in about $209. $209. Let's open it up. Okay, in my opinion, this has some features that make it stand above every other mixer in this price range, in the $150 to $300 price range. So first of all, we open this up, it's got a power supply. Ooh, big old power supply and a brick outside of the mixer. So that means we'll have some more, the room in the mixer is not taken up by a power supply. Also, oh, here it is, It's very, the box itself is kind of big. What does it say it has? It doesn't really say much on it. Just, oh, it doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff on there. It says you can read about that. But the box itself, here's the actual mixer. This is even smaller, I think. I'm kind of excited because I think this is actually going to be smaller than the other one. And I'm going to show you my stand for it as well. I have a stand for my other mixer. Okay, let's unveil this mixer right here. Let's unveil this thing. Yeah, that is cool looking. Man, that is cool. Also, it's got a little plastic side on the side, but it's metal on the top, and this thing feels even better than this mixer, which is the CX. I'll put them side by side. It feels even better. I mean, it just, it's a little bit smaller, a little sleeker. It has very much similar stuff in it, but I know it's upgraded. It has some actually some major upgrades. It has XLR out, stereo out, XLR stereo outs on this mixer. It has two compressors on channel 1 and 2, which is really key for you podcasters. So that's number one feature. I wanted compression. Okay, that's the one feature, and so I can put some compression on my vocal. If I'm going to sing, I can do that. The second thing I really wanted was effects, and this one has effects. SPX digital multi-effects processor, and I think they say they're upgraded from their older models. So it has effects, which is key. If I'm doing a little singing and I'm playing my guitar, I want to have just a little bit of reverb, just a little bit of compression, and it can go straight out of this mixer into my iPhone or into my streaming, whatever, my software, my OBS, and I can just have some control. I specifically went ahead and got this because it also has USB, but that's not the main thing. The third thing that it has, the feature that I really love, is it has low, mid, and high EQ. So low, mid, and high. So a lot of these small mixers in this price range only have low and high, okay? Or they don't have compressors, or they don't have effects. So three things this has: compressors, inside, internal, one knob compressors, internal effects, and 3-band EQ. Now the fourth, like, sort of icing on the cake on this mixer is it has a USB interface port. So a USB interface. So this can interface to your computer. It also has 4 preamps for mic line in, and I know these preamps are sweet. I know they sound so good. This mixer already did sound good. So it's got reverb hall, reverb room, slates. You really only need one good sounding reverb. It's got karaoke phaser. This one has some cool stuff. Ottawa. It has a radio voice, which is cool. I'll do some more like actual plug it in and do this video. This video I just want to open up and talk about it. Also has phantom power on these channels here. At least these two, I believe, will have phantom power. That way, we have some AT Audio Technica shotgun mics or some large diaphragm condensers. those things you can use on this mixing board. It has XLR outs, which I mentioned in the beginning of the video. Very good, clean XLR outs. You can plug all kinds of stuff into this, really 9-10. And also in this mixer, if you're doing podcasting, if you're doing live streaming in that sense, you can actually hear your computer back through this mixer. So this mixer with the USB sort of outpaces any of the other models without USB. But you can use, and how I'm going to be using this, I probably won't be using this with the USB interface, and I'll explain that a little more. I go into OBS and I'm going to go straight out probably into my other interface, or maybe I'll use this. That doesn't really matter. This mixer itself also has the same mount from all the old Yamaha small mixers, and this mount is right here on a stand. And so you can actually buy this mount separate. You can stick this on there, and just on a regular music stand, you can, as long as it's got a strong bass, you can put this mixer right by your desk. So I'll show you some pictures of this when it's set up. I'm gonna go through the effects, I'm gonna go through the setup, I'm gonna go through some of that. But this is, it sounded like it had something in it. I don't hope it's not like shaking it like. I don't know, it sounds like it has something loose in there, which would not be good. But yeah, this plastic part is, the side is plastic, just that plastic. This is plastic. The rest of it is all metal. Feels very, very, yeah, there is something in there. That's weird, there's something rolling around in there, like a little piece of solder or something. So I'll have to do a full test on this, make sure it's nothing major. It's probably just a little plastic piece or some kind of thing from inside when they put it together. In the comments below, let me know exactly what you're doing. Like, how would you set this up? So the first main setup, most guys are going to just use the USB into the computer, and then you have like sort of an interface where you can go into OBS or go into your streaming software. The other way that I'm going to use this is I'm just going to put a mic and a guitar into it, do some podcasting, do some live stuff, and then I'm going to take an out of this into my iPhone. So sometimes when I'm using the iPhone to do a video, I use the audio right off this, which I can have multiple mics, I can have a little bit of effects. When I go live on Facebook, I can do that as well. And I use the Headset Buddy, which is a little thing. I'll put a link in the description for Headset Buddy to take a line level out of here right into your iPhone. Or you can use anything like an iRig, or we just reviewed the Mellow Audio TS Mini. It's just any kind of audio interface that can go into your iPhone. I'm not sure if this could actually go straight into an iPhone. You know, if you could USB interface this in, but that's yet to be seen. This is USB 2.0 channels 9 and 10, stereo pre, mixing console MG10XU, and it has a very nice, solid power supply. It's very similar, only better than the 8.2CX. I believe that this one is very similar, almost the exact setup in terms of 4 pre's. This one doesn't have XLRs, and this one has effects just like it. This is digital, this is not. The thing that went wrong with this mixer was it just started getting noisy. The monitor output seems really hissy to me, and I think it's because this had something spilled on it in the past. It was a used mixer and it had some gumminess in it, and I cleaned it out, but it still wasn't ever perfect in my mind. So this mixer, I'm excited about this. I'm excited about getting into it, getting it set up just the way I want it, and using it either on the go or in the studio to just add a little bit of things. So you got to remember, in this budget line, this has really got great preamps, it's got reverb, it's got compression, it's got 3-band EQ. I looked and looked and looked in this price range, and none of the other configurations do this. None of them have all of those things, and that's why I picked the Yamaha MG10XU. If you want to pick this up, check the link in the description. I'll have some Amazon links down there. They will be affiliate links. And come back to the channel, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, because I'm going to plug all of my mics into this and show you exactly how I set it up, the sound quality of the preamps, what mics I'm using for our podcast, how I'm doing that. I've got several that I've been testing. So stick around. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching the video. I'll see you next time.